Have you guys ever wanted to dribble like a competitive player? Well, if you guys like the dribble moves in this tutorial, or if you guys like the dribble moves in this clip, make sure that you guys watch throughout this whole entire video, because I'm going to be showing you guys in depth how to do all these dribble moves. If you guys are able to perform these dribble moves, you guys are going to be better than at least 99.9% of the people in the NBA 2K community. Let's actually go ahead and get started now. I'm going to show you guys all of my animations, and you guys can go ahead and pause this video, look through all of them. I'm going to show you guys pretty much how to use the moves that are most effective. These moves are going to use the least stamina, and it's going to get you open the fastest, so you guys are able to, you know, green more of your shots. All right, guys, so since this dribble tutorial is pretty in-depth, I'm going to be freestyling this pretty much, and the first thing I wanted to teach you guys was how to do, I think this is what you call the fat stop, but this is what it looks like. So that right there is the fat stop. I'm going to show you guys how to do it now. So boom, now that we have our hand cam on, what you guys want to do is you're going to be wanting to hold R2 and sprint down the court like so. But when you're ready to do that little pull back thing that that I showed you, you want to pull your analog stick at the opposite ball hand. So right now, the ball is in my left hand. So when I go down the court, I'll push this diagonally top left, so I can run down the court. So just remember that. And then when I'm running down the court while holding R2, I'll pull this stick down right, diagonally down right. So it should look something like this. Hold R2, go down, pull. So boom, next thing that you guys should know how to do is you guys should know how to do the Steve Francis. So this is the Steve Francis. This is pretty much how you speed boost in the game. You're gonna need to know how to do that move. Pretty much you can't get through this dribble tutorial without knowing that move, this move. Like, you can't continue on or be a competitive dribbler if you don't know that move. So how to do the Steve Francis: you just flick your right analog stick diagonally top left, because the ball is currently in my right hand. And then after you flick this diagonally top left, you want to hold R2, and then you want to pull this diagonally top left, because that's, the opposite of where the ball hand is right now, and you're going to go that direction. So boom, hold R2 and then go. So that right there is how to take advantage of the Steve Francis. And we're going to be comboing a lot with just the Steve Francis. Next thing I'm going to teach you guys is the misdirection. So you want to hold R2, and then since the ball is in my left hand right now, you want to flick the right analog stick diagonally down right, and then pull the left stick diagonally down left for the misdirection. So boom, boom, while holding R2 throughout the whole entire time. Since we're on the topic of misdirections, I want to show you guys this dribble move, and I feel like it'll benefit a lot of you guys, just so that you can fake going left, fake going right. So as you can see right here, I'm faking that I'm going to go left, but then I'm going to switch it and go back right. But let's teach you guys that. So like I said, a lot of the moves that you guys are going to do is consistent with the Steve Francis. To do the Steve Francis again, you flick the right analog stick diagonally top left, and then we're going to misdirect that. So you want to flick this diagonally top left, and then after you do that, you want to hold R2 and push the left analog stick diagonally top right in order to do the misdirection. So you flick, you do the Steve Francis, you hold this down, and then you go this way. So I like doing this move a lot, and it's pretty much just a fake going left and then going right. So like I said, you have to know how to do the Steve Francis, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that move. So I'm going to make the ball in my right hand, and you hold down R2, you push inside. So misdirection, if the ball is in your right hand, you want to push this inside, so down left, diagonally down left, and then the left analog stick diagonally down right, so like this. So you'll get that, but then I want to throw in the Steve Francis with that too. So I'll do the misdirection, so down left, down right, and then I'll flick this stick up in order to trigger the Steve Francis. So it should look something like this. Hold down R2, misdirection, and then Steve Francis. So me spamming that, it should look something like this. So that's one of the combos that I just showed you guys. The next move that I want to show you guys that uses less stamina is this move. And you can see Francis out of this move as well. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So pretty much you hold down R2 and you just want to pull the right analog stick straight down. And then since the ball is in my left hand, you want to Steve Francis out of it. So this is how it's going to look. So when I do the pull down, it's going to go to my right hand, and then I'll flick my right analog stick diagonally top left. So this is how it should look like. Hold down R2, pull this down, Steve Francis. And then you go all the way left too. Another move. This is the Jamal Murray. So this is how it's going to look like. And pretty much what I want to do is I want to do the explosive behind the back, but I also want to Steve Francis out of it. So it should look something like this. You hold down R2, and since the ball is in my left hand, you want to flick the right analog stick diagonally down right. So that is how you get the Jamal Murray behind the back. So I want to Steve Francis out of it as well. So you hold down R2, you want to flick this diagonally down right, and then you push this diagonally top left in order to Steve Francis out of it. So it should look something like this. Hold down R2 like this, and then push. And that's how you do the behind the back and then get the Steve Francis. So one thing that you guys can throw into your play style is just spamming Steve Francis and Jamal Murray behind the back. So this is how it should look like. So Steve Francis behind the back, Steve Francis behind the back, Steve Francis behind the back. That looks really simple, but at the same time, it's really hard to guard. So if you guys can get that into your game plan, then you guys are going to be really effective on offense. So another move that is effective too is the pullback. So this is the pullback, and it's really helpful in terms of creating separation and things of that nature. And I'm gonna show you guys that dribble move right now. So you want to hold down R2, and you want to, since the ball's in my left hand, you want to flick this diagonally top right, and then pull the left analog stick straight down. So pull this down, boom, down, boom, down. So you guys should get that animation, and then we're gonna combo out of that animation as well. So to be really good at comboing with this move, you gotta know that the ball is gonna go to your right hand. So you hold down R2, you flick this diagonally top right, just because the ball is in my left hand right now. So you know that the ball is gonna be on the right side. And then since you know that, we're gonna do the misdirection out of it as well. So you wanna hold R2, you want to do the pullback, so flick this top right, pull down, and then a split second after, you want to, while holding R2 down, so you want to hold down R2 throughout this whole entire thing. Hold down R2, and then you push this diagonally down left, and then this diagonally down right after doing the pullback. So like I said, hold down R2 throughout the whole entire time. You want to do the pullback, and then you want to do the misdirection. So that's another combo that you can do. So now I'm gonna be showing you guys how to do the fat stop and speed boosting out of it, but just keep in mind that it's a little more delayed in the Gatorade facility, so it looks like the animation is really slow, but in any other mode it's gonna be a lot faster. So since the ball is in my left hand and I'm holding R2 running down the court, I know that the ball is gonna be in my right hand when I pull this diagonally down right. So I'm running down the court, I pull this to get the fat stop. Then I do the Steve Francis by flicking diagonally top left, because the ball is currently in my right hand, and then pulling this diagonally top left while holding R2, and I'll speed boost out of it. It looks ugly, but you guys get the point. So the next thing I'm going to teach you guys how to do is the hesitation, and this is probably the fastest speed boost in the game. And if you guys look, I'm moving. Look at me, I'm moving. So how to do that hesitation? So how to do the hesitation, you want to hold down R2, pull this straight right, and then a split second later, push this straight right. Hold down R2, get the hesitation, and then go. Hold down R2, get the hesitation, go. So now I'm going to show you guys how to do the hesitation to Steve Francis spam, and this is how it should look like. So ball is currently in my left hand, and this is pretty much how it looks like. So how you want to do this move is you want to hold down R2. You want to do the hesitation by flicking this straight right, and then Steve Francis. Hold down, straight right, Steve Francis. Hold down, Steve Francis. So that is how you do that combo. Last thing I'm going to show you guys how to do is this move right here, and it's the pull back and then behind the back. Pull back, behind the back. So how you guys do that? So when I do the pull back, right, the ball is going to be in my right hand. You guys have to know that. You hold down R2, you pull this straight down, the ball is going to be in my right hand. So after that, the ball goes to my right hand, you want to just, while holding down R2, you want to flick this diagonally down left. Like I said, the ball is going to go to my right hand and then flick this down left. So listen guys, I know it's hard in the beginning to like, you know, get all these moves down, but like I promise you, once you start practicing it and once you like start understanding like what like dribble moves like changes ball hands and stuff like that, like all of this is going to be like really simple, and you guys are, I promise you, you guys are going to get this down like super fast. So if you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. I take a lot of time to make these videos in depth for you guys, so you know it would really help me out, and I'll see you guys out in the next video. Peace.